Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Talinator here. We just got the bad ending. We're gonna see what Runaway does, because I'm curious. Yeah, we already read all this. Runaway! Hey, let it go. I have to believe in Tokyo. There's no way she can kill someone. Has to be a secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
Of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why—
Okay! Time's up! Class trial's up!
What? Time's
This
up?
was probably the shortest class trial.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we—
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time.
No. Okay, that's a lot of B's. Final results, A.
Now, who will be chosen as the black? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
No, it's not me! No! What's the difference between these endings? They're both terrible! What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial, it doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other crash trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Chills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positivity, thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko.
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's punishment time! That hurts my throat. No, it's not me! It's not me! Wait, he said I wasn't the black and when they freaking voted me out and I failed. What is this BS? I'm the ultimate lucky student, alright? This is very unlucky. No, it's the same thing. Just named a different thing. Like a different desk title instead of after school lesson. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, not yet. No, don't. After school lesson, no, still after school lesson. I thought in the anime it was called detention. Makoto, you're fearing for your life. Right, there's no way he's tied down. Makoto! No! No! Huh? Oh, there you go! Oh, there you go! Oh, there you go! Oh, there you go! My savior! See, I was the ultimate lucky student. Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego. Alter ego? This is some stupid virus from that stupid guy. He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this.
It seems...
No, this hurts. It seems you made one... Think you finally made a miscalculation. No, you made a miscalculation from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. What are you talking about like you've already won? I barely felt the thing. It was a pinch, didn't it? That stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Yeah. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. He's gonna to waste away in a garbage stoop. I'm gonna read this regularly. My throat hurts. Pit is a way better punishment. That's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
Okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words...
That's the mastermind that's inside.
What did you
What are
say?
you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. This is the beginning of the game again? This is the beginning of the game. Finally, I could feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light sleeping in. The trash was piled high all across the area. This must have been some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck down here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used the last... How do you know you used the last bit of strength he had? Still can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with the my pursuit of survival began. First, start looking away for out of here. Yeah. Kyoko, you want to throw that skeleton key down here? Getting out of here is gonna be easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. Gotta look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That's pointless too. You're gonna be sure what liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea. Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in from all sides, but that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. I mean, that proud declaration. The next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was the give me up. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left. And after not being able to eat or drink, I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to fall out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. What the? Okay. Did something fall down here?
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. It's her, isn't it? Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
I know.
Indeed.
Kyoko. You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat. We can talk when you finish. Thank you! Does that really hit the spot? Now that I got all the energy, I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Can we just talk to Kyoko? But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone? During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. If you abandoned me, you would leave me to rot down here. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive.
In other words,
so I could do what I came to the school to do. What? Yeah, very important reason. What was that? So I have a reason for coming home.
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. No memory. That's impossible. Amnesia? Then is it really true you lost your memory? Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we were out of school? First thing? You're talking about when you fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was Katsuya.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Burning back on it now, and that point when my memory was gone. That time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I had come to school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you
Hey.
forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine. It happened by chance. It seemed too convenient. Because I don't think I'm positive it was the work. I don't think I'm positive. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I come up with, because my purpose and my abilities somehow would interfere with the mastermind's plans.
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. That's why I have to get him back. That's why I've been investigating things for myself this whole time. If what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to
Why
help
is
you?
that?
If I did that then, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
correct.
What? Well, don't make too big. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Yeah,
However,
which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could be the mastermind.
I
I understand.
should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
listen.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Hey,
Even though I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying
Correct.
on others. I know I should never ask you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just a personality. Can we leave now? We just talked! You said you had a reason for doing all that investigation on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to find anything?
so
I was trying to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. The ultimate
Correct.
detective. And the reason I came to Hope Peak High Academy, there was something I was, who's that person?
so
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why do you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. This is a Luke Skywalker and headmaster and Darth Vader situation. What?
in other words,
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope Peak. Feels so bad. Is Hope Peak's headmaster? And that explains when Aldrico told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
no matter what,
So,
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange.
however,
I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't this time, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said that I felt based on what I seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
so
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers had been dumped on the floor. Only closure is someone who didn't know that where anything had been in there. You mean the mastermind,
it's
right?
true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I tried to investigate the second floor of the dorms using this key. But why there? Because I found this in the headmaster's room. Some kind of map? This is way out of the entirety of Hope Peak Academy. Yep. Must have. And I figured the headmaster would have had some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to
Correct.
check. And there went a family member. I remember my purpose, to find the owner of that room.
However,
One thing I have to play. Stop begging me to do a reaction. I want to go. It's so described. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever going on in the school is more horrific than we could ever imagine. What do you mean?
So,
I can't explain it, but you need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. Jeez. I'm done talking!
however, however,
I didn't kill her, and I know it wasn't you either.
anyway,
What I say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial was to get me killed. Get you
Indeed.
killed. I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. It was. Mastermind knew that they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because
That's right.
Exactly.
in other words,
Mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. So they couldn't kill me themselves. They tried to use the class trial to do it. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulation.
Hey.
What's that? I could have become the victim?
indeed,
You know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, during the night, I can hear them, you know? The footsteps of the god of death. What?
anyway,
From the sense of death, I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow across the door.
correct,
And I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
however,
It wasn't the end thing, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the master assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct,
Disguise and the dojo key wound up in my room. It's still considered a bad ending, by the way.
correct, indeed,
But that's what I think. I mean, the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. But doesn't that create another contradiction? I still want to use the class trials.
correct,
And it's not just Mercuro. They need the class trial to kill me, but it seems ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did was a contradiction. What do
in
you
other
mean?
words,
It means the mastermind is the one who's been concerned.
Makoto,
Just a little more, and I'll be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The other ultimate stare. You know that the Miracle was the ultimate stare, and that she's dead. I don't think the ultimate stare is just one person.
indeed,
Not? If you think about it, the ultimate stare seems to be indicative of whoever caused that event.
that's
Talking
right,
about what happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
it would seem,
That despicable group whose only purpose motivate comes from despair. Then there, make no mistake, they're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. Finally, 100-mile dash, pain in the junk. Huh? Mystery student died. Oh my god, it's the rocket. See, I thought I was gonna have to save, but I guess not. Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah, I agree. You wanna come a secret tool that you got from the headmaster room? Of course I do. Yep. And I go, but I didn't do it in school,
That's
right? Then you should be able to use it on that door, right? Okay. Hey Kyoko, we need that key of yours to open the store, right?
it's true.
That's what I know.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's get out. Finally, we were finally free. Yep, because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Deadly life, so we're already on deadly life. So this is the final chapter. My longest series on channel. Bladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. Yeah, I don't care. I have no idea we were so far down.
Hey,
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm kind of nervous. What are you talking about? Something I want to ask you. You said the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long? Ever since I can remember. I came from a long line of detectives. Detective work is just in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then your family is your family
Wrong.
famous? Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. How come? It's like a family tradition,
Right.
So, because we take pride in it.
Indeed.
Pride. A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. This is how we uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things. And to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, but I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creeds, and we do what we must to protect ourselves. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains it. Pride came here when I was looking up info about. Before I came here, when was looking up info about the school online. Never saw anything about her, because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride, huh? In order to enter a host peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. You gave up that pride, but the reason you would go that far to enter host peak is because that's how much you wanted to connect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect? I had no... Huh? But you're reunited...
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk about.
However,
There's something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. You came all that way! Sever? Last time I saw him, I was still very young. so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future, but he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, go away. He left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him. Can you go? I know.
Right.
If that's true, I'm recording. If that's true, then I need to thank him. You're acting like a child. You are an adult. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I would have never had the chance to become a detective. I was above see it, so I wasn't able to see her expression, so I couldn't tell. Couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was, compared to her usual self, she was more talkative. I don't blame him, you know? He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not
However,
true. There was one thing I can never forget.
so...
Really? The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. I think it was a good thing. But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me to this day. The shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that?
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Got a point. Finally.
Indeed. That's right.
Well, here goes nothing. I'm back, suckers! Welcome back. I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Can't exactly say we'll stay sound, but at least we're out of there. I was like getting hope to kind of Kyoko, thank you. I would have never gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. So now what are you? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they
Listen.
might. Worried? Yeah, of
So
course.
then,
But let's just get a concrete answer.
in other words, however,
if we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we'll find out. It's not like we can run away. So you're saying that rather than stressing out or getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen?
because...
The mastermind is the one that can smart.
So...
Suppose during the investigation, there was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
Right.
There it was. If we can talk to him on the phone, we can explain it. It'd be better for us if we go to him directly before we start this down. That could help us on negotiations. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have to
Indeed.
do it.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Monokuma, I'm back, sucker! You try to kill me, but I'm like William Afton. I always come back. And do that voice perfectly because my throat's in pain, but let me try that again. I always come back. I'm like William Afton, suckers. What the heck is that? Oh, seriously.
Well now.
Yoko, I don't mind so much.
I
But
do
Makoto's supposed to be
believe
dead.
it.
What's he doing there? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Oh, he's gonna be okay. You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you? So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
The guilty party is exposed during the class trial. They alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again. And this time, I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko. What?
However,
Wait, let me just say,
no.
Yes, Makoto, coming to you. Not that. Not nasty, right? Huh? You explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up the latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in the way, so you wanted me to keep the
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as weapon, and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my life, your plan changed. Crashing down. You go to trial, weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that when you do this and one person not protect another.
right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Black One and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation? No more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would go rank, so to speak, in your precious execution machine. Alter ego. You're a nice possibility of a being that could come to our ear even after you killed
am
it.
I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mr. City.
Listen to me.
But accusing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. The Black and is both failing to be executed. That's what Makoto said. And that means I lose? It's like a big game. You're saying the Blacken is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove it,
Well.
right?
That doesn't matter.
That's
right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like someone kind of famous detective type.
Because
What it really was the killer. He would never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life. He would have another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been first by his begging. So loved him.
however,
But here we are. Confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence.
indeed.
It's not like I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine everyone out there was saying if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what he said is exactly
Listen to
right. It's fair to never kill hope.
Hey,
course, you could say that way because making this all up. You're welcome to the song. But you have no proof but to prove it. Because if you kill each other without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our fair and
That's
square,
what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. So, what's this advice?
It's true.
You need to try it again. Only this time you follow the school regulations and share if you're a
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, don't you say? Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Very.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's getting so bored. So I decided to change it up a little. So, time for bear joke. Now, what you suggesting might be possible if you certainly make for one honey of a
in
climax.
other words,
Does that mean you
You
accept?
guys!
We do things your way. That'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to greet your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely
Let's
contain
give
myself!
it. Let's have one final grisly showdown.
Barrett!
But this is the long way to climax, right? Just definitely barely fitting
You
in.
guys!
So for the final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pawning around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely
then that'll be
contain
enough to
myself!
qualify as victory for you.
it's true.
What do you intend to do all along? Then let's share it all. If you will claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mystery of the school,
Guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all that, well, face substitution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? Hey, it's that you are, sir.
Listen to me.
How will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
Hey.
I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure,
Hey.
so what? I just want to confirm that is you say, and it's a true statement. But it bears repeating. Everything is based off the school regulations. And having a trial from Mukuro. No, except, huh? Meaning that whoever killed Mukuro. Well, can you stop? Yeah.
Listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Now I'm ready!
Okay.
Hey!
I don't care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I wonder what the punishment for us will be. Okay, come on, Mukuro, let's go. Might be a special, death if we lose.
Yep.
However,
Nothing just yet. Real battles go ahead of us.
whew,
True. I'm glad it worked out. I didn't trust anyone would accept my proposal. So honestly, what would the master want to do that?
so
They had no choice but to accept.
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind not done their job like I said.
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they hijacked airwaves to broadcast our life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said
listen.
that. So, what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? I mean, the idea of actually taking over airwaves seems unbelievable.
Indeed.
In other words, that kind of thing is just a
However,
you know, somehow the mastermind was able to
in
do it.
other words,
It must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
so
You want to show us the world?
it would seem
Mastermind is there. Forcing us to kill each other. All the explorations or designed to encourage that.
in other words,
That's gonna make us cool. To show that off to the world. But
Correct.
why? To prove it's more most likely.
hey,
Outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? Current concept.
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and think in despair, the mastermind wants to show the world to try to prove that despair is better than hope. That their goal, as the ultimate despair, that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It's ridiculous, completely irrational. That's the kind of thing nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would do. I don't care. My throat
Makoto.
hurts. Yet, that same motivation is what led the mastermind to revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this kill you into the world. Einstein had to be more particular about no reason about ignore the rules. The rules just wouldn't have been a game, but one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching it would have seen it. That's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us himself.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of the regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
Instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a crash trial that didn't have a right answer and made me out to be the killer.
It's
that
true.
didn't work. Yeah, thanks to you. Due to that fail, the mastermind took another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. The fact that was exposed on the live TV. During that world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion
Indeed.
to prove that the
In other words, however,
it was only thanks to you that we got that chance. If you believe in me, you know the tax document.
wrong.
Yeah.
Whew.
You can totally confident from the moment we started talking. Open and strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiations and decision, wouldn't you say? But if I showed my uneasiness, then it wouldn't have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah.
However,
Yeah, you can't relax if you're always done.
correct. Hey,
Well, before that, we have to tell others what's going on too, but how do we know who's our real enemy? We have to we work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible? Huh?
anyway,
Anyways, right now.
shall we
yeah.
go?
We're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go?
I am about to beat it. Oh, I'm about to beat somebody. This is gonna be karma. Y'all freaking just threw me to the wall.
Hey,
Okay, so Choco is over here. Choco!
hey,
Frickin'... Where's Bayaka? Who's Bayaka, by the way? Yeah, it's Bayaka.
hey,
What's alive? He's alive,
hey,
I guess we'll go to the dining hall. And something weird to do with you again. You broken.
however,
No.
Is that Makoto?
Hi guys, I'm still alive.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto. Huh? You survived?
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
What?
What the heck?
Makoto.
Yes.
It's true.
Huh?
In other words,
Huh?
How about that?
No, I didn't do it. Like what I keep telling you. Of course, it's not me or anything. It's them here.
I see.
Yep.
that's right.
That's right. It was all in elaborate trap. He put a spot at the top in time and he did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his ruin meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You make it sound like it was easy, I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't blackened, is a clear violation of school regulations. Which is why I wouldn't negotiate with them to have the trial in the
said in specifically use the TV broadcaster being live needed to
Correct.
carry out the very interview.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. You said not the mastermind of this not
Don't be mean!
Knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
About Retrial, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. Doesn't look good, am I correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we need to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? That we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything.
Anyway.
Everyone?
I hate you!
I'm fine. I'm really rich. Nothing. I want to get out of here as soon as Anyway, yeah.
Interesting.
One decisive battle. Rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Makuro and all the school's mysteries. That's a tall freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who I am now. So, yeah.
Indeed.
I see.
Huh?
So, in other words,
one of the dead? What about the only one that was executed by, breaking the rules? Her teen girl with the fashion model.
that's right.
Oh.
No way!
Indeed.
We're gonna end today's video off. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye.